You know, wrestling fans, you know, guys, Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw. Do you remember when championship matches, when they put a title on the line on a Raw or SmackDown, do you remember when it meant something? When it was special? When it was must-see? Now, me saying this, I'm not saying that Raw was a bad show. It was eh. It was eh. I sat through it. I sat through the entire 3 hours of Monday Night Raw tonight. Watched the entire show. You know, there were some parts of it I liked. They told the entire storyline, and it went through the entire show almost of Seth Rollins, KO, and Big E, and the triple threat matchup. That being announced for day one. You know, so I like that they did that. But do you remember when championship matches actually meant something? Where we did not see one each and every single week? It seems like we are getting one every single week now. And not even, excuse me, and more than one. I mean, what did we get tonight? Tag team titles on the line, United States Championship on the line. And I have nothing against Damian Priest. I mean, look, I enjoy Damian Priest's character. I enjoy when he gets all mad and he snaps. I enjoy all that stuff. But he's burning through his number one contenders and the people he is going to face in the mid-card. He's just burning through them really fast. We should have saved, to me, he should have saved that, WWE should have saved that Apollo Crews Damian Priest matchup for the day one pay-per-view. Should have saved it. Guys, we're going to discuss all this plus so much more right here today on the Monday Night Raw review. Thank you each and every single one of you for tuning in to this review. If this is your first time into the channel, thank you very much. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video to this channel. Go down, give me a big thumbs up, and leave me a comment as well. Go and check out anything you missed. Any Backyard Beatdown content. Seasons 1 and 2 on the channel right now. Playlist for both of those seasons on the channel. Guys, previews, predictions, put a really good video out. Really good video out yesterday, wrestling fans, about is WWE ready? Is WWE ready for Roman Reigns to drop the Universal title? And when that time comes, do they have anybody lined up? Is Brock Lesnar the guy? Is Drew McIntyre the guy? I discuss everything involving that. I give my thoughts on that in a very in-depth video live on the channel right now. Go and check it out, wrestling fans. Much appreciated. You will not want to miss that one. Now, guys, let's dive into Monday Night Raw, shall we? It looks like that Raw is going to be headlining day one with Big E versus KO versus Seth Rollins. We're going to have Edge versus The Miz. I mean, that's what it kind of looks like. That looks like the direction that they want to give Edge's first pay-per-view rival on Raw. Not sure that would have been what the first big rival of his for me. Not sure that would have been my first big choice. I mean, honestly, I know for WrestleMania, I know the direction I would love to see Edge go in, and that's AJ Styles. But I guess for a brand new pay-per-view, they want to give him something kind of easy, so they give him the Miz because the Miz always works safe. But look, I want to discuss big-time Becky Lynch, and Liv Morgan. First off, look, they are having the Raw Women's Championship matchup next week. Another title match next week. I don't know about you wrestling fans, but I would love to see this play out, this entire storyline, this build play out to the day one pay-per-view, and then they have the matchup. That's what I would love to see. Now look, they have it on Raw. The old WWE formula would say that Liv Morgan wins next week. I know, probably call me crazy by saying that, some of you. But yeah, give Liv Morgan her short time in the sun and then make the fans mad by having Becky Lynch recapture the Raw Women's Championship at the day one pay-per-view. Look, I, for one, would much rather Liv Morgan capture the title at the day one pay-per-view, start off a nice year with a few title changes. And I'm going to say a few title changes because, and I'm not giving you my full preview and predictions of day one pay-per-view, but just by what we're seeing on Monday Night Raw, I can see a few title changes happening. One in particular at the day one pay-per-view, and we'll dive into that in just a little bit. But as far as Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan is concerned, look, Liv Morgan, I hope she's victorious next week, but it wouldn't surprise me a bit if Becky Lynch won. If they did some more of that crap that they did when Bianca Belair was facing Becky Lynch. So it wouldn't surprise me about that one bit, wrestling fans. But look, I know one thing. I'm tired of seeing these title defenses every single week on Raw. You're mowing them down, eating them away every single week, WWE. And I think a lot of fans are agreeing with me when I say that we are tired of seeing them every week. It loses the speciality of them. It makes it where they're not must-see anymore. And honestly, after seeing one or two title defenses of Damian Priest versus Apollo Crews, who wants to see it again? Who wants to see RK Bro versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode 2-3 times in title matches? We'll probably see them again at the day one pay-per-view. Already seen it though on Monday Night Raw. Why couldn't we have storyline, backstage segment, beating each other up, things of that nature, leading up to January 1st? Now, I don't want Randy Orton and Riddle to lose to Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. But I don't want to see these guys in tag team action 3 or 4 times before the pay-per-view. And I think everybody is agreeing with me when I say that. It's too much. It's not like WWE's having the best of 7 series like they did with Sheamus and Cesaro. It's not like that. If they're doing that, I wouldn't be complaining as much. But they're not. They're not. Now, speaking of championships, let's talk about KO, Seth Rollins, and Big E. Big E's reign as WWE champion, in my eyes, his days are numbered. His days are numbered, wrestling fans. And I'm a fan of Big E. I like Big E. But Big E is not. Big E is not cutting it. Compared to what Seth Rollins is doing, he's just not. Seth Rollins is by far, right now on Monday Night Raw, as far as WWE title contender is concerned, should be champ. It wouldn't bother me a bit. Outperforming anybody that is in contention of that title and is in that storyline. He just is. I tell you, one person that I feel sorry for who was kind of in the mix of it, but they're just using him as a punching bag. And I'm not even saying Kevin Owens in this instance, because look, they're using Kevin Owens in this rival simply, I believe this, simply to try to get him to re-sign with WWE. I really believe that, but I'm not feeling too sorry for Kevin Owens. Not too much, except the fact that he was going out there wearing Survivor Series shirts and things of that nature before he went out for his main event match. The person that I was feeling pretty sorry for tonight was Finn Balor. Finn Balor losing to Seth Rollins again after he had the upper hand. He beat Seth Rollins from pillar to post and all that stuff. And Seth Rollins still came back and curb stomped his head to oblivion. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I felt sorry for Finn Balor more than anybody. That's been kind of intertwined in that. Now, as far as the rest of the show, yeah, a 10-woman tag team match, which was simply there to fill up time and make it seem like Liv Morgan stood more of a chance because she picked up the victory. Okay, she even got the pinfall. Okay, so that gives her momentum going into next week. Not too much more happened on Monday Night Raw tonight. In the 3 hours The 3 hours that they gave us, not too much more happened. I could go in here, I could sit here, and I could tell you word for word everything that happened, but you all don't want me to do that because a lot of it was a bunch of filler. And the filler stuff, y'all don't care about. Y'all don't care about the filler stuff. The filler stuff, you all fast forward through DVR. Okay, so y'all don't care about that stuff. The biggest stuff is what I just brought to you. Damian Priest versus Apollo Crews United States title matchup. Probably going to see that again. You know, we got another championship match next week. Liv Morgan taking on Becky Lynch. Hopefully this is the last title match on Monday Night Raw for a while. I am getting tired of seeing title matches every single week. Had a tag team title matchup. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler taking on RK Bro, in which RK Bro was victorious. All that plus, wrestling fans, plus we had the main event of day one, announced an Edge return and set up a rivalry with The Miz. So let me know what you're thinking about all that in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel today. Make sure you do that and hit that bell, wrestling fans, for all notifications. Go and check out anything you missed. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch all of you on the other side. Talk to you later.